This month, we're going to practice integrating 5 to 10 minutes of meditation as part of our first thing in the morning, FTM, routine. We will be using this quiet moment to gently discipline and train our minds. But before we continue, I'd like to invite you to my friend, Dan Voyer, musician. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Lisa.
He's going to be accompanying us with his sitar and Tibetan bowls.
Yes. What I like about these instruments is the richness of their sounds that allows the mind to be calm. This makes it easier for meditation.
Any help we can get. Scientists tell us that being able to put our attention where we want, when we want, is one of the keys to optimal living and happiness. It's been my experience that this is true. Neuroscientists have discovered that when you ask the brain to meditate, it gets better not just at meditating, but at a wide range of self-control skills, including attention, focus, stress management, impulse control, and self-awareness. You can make yourself miserable or happy by the way you respond to events. Stress isn't something out there that needs to be controlled. Rather, it's a function of how we live, think, and feel. That's what we'll be tackling this month. Please don't feel overwhelmed or threatened by this challenge. Relax with the idea. Notice if you have any resistance. If so, why? What is it? Don't give up before you start. I'm going to make it simple for you. First, though, we have to commit 100% to doing this every day for a month. Recommit when you miss a day. Yes, you can. And you will be amazed at the brand new person you become. Helpful tips. 1. Get comfortable. Sit with dignity, tall, relaxed, and with alert awareness. Your crown chakra over your root chakra, which is at the perineum. You can sit in a chair, that's fine. 2. Sit at the same time and in the same place every day to trigger a quiet mental headspace, to create a good habit. 3. Start small, 1 minute, it's okay. Use a timer or one of the many apps available. Simply Google free meditation apps. Add a minute every day or so until you get up to 5 minutes. 4. Use anchors in your practice to keep your mind from drifting. An anchor can be anything from silently repeating a prayer or mantra, to following your breath, to counting down backwards from 10, or listening to tranquil music. Bringing your attention back from thinking, back to your anchor, again and again and again. That's how you train your mind. Your mind will wander, that's normal, but bringing it back is how you train it to focus, concentrate, and let go. Over time, with consistent practice, you'll become more skillful. Be aware of the sensations, thoughts, and emotions that arise. They're about you. Return to your breath to anchor your mind in the present moment, where what you're doing is being silent and still. 5. Don't judge your meditation. Don't get impatient with yourself. Just show up day in and day out. Meditation is a relationship with yourself, a stilling and distilling of the mind, an opportunity to make friends with yourself, to accept yourself and the way things are. And that's really important. Let's do it together. After you drink your cup of warm lemon water, and before you turn on any of your devices, radio, TV, computer, iPhone, iPad, sit down in a quiet, comfortable place and practice being calm and peaceful. In so doing, as if by magic, you will improve the quality of your life. Month 2, Week 1, Meditation Challenge. Hi, Eleanor.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
I hope that you're feeling the benefits from your warm lemon water first thing in the morning. From what I've been hearing, the responses I've been getting, some of you are getting some interesting benefits. I'd like to share with you a few of them. One of our participants got her husband involved, and he started drinking the warm water with lemon. And after 2 days, he went to see her and he said, "I can't believe it, I'm feeling fantastic." Well, it turns out that the potassium in the lemon was has the ability to affect your pressure. And he has high blood pressure. And so he started feeling fantastic. He can't believe it. He's sold on lemon water. So that's great. Some people have felt improving in their skin. Others have improved resistance to colds, overall feeling of well-being, improved digestion, even with something as troubling as constipation. Somebody mentioned no armpit smell in the morning. I mean, this lemon water is a miracle. How about, isn't that amazing? Yeah. What have you noticed? Good. This month, we're starting a new challenge, meditation. Meditation has had a very positive and profound effect on my well-being. That's why I've chosen it as the second challenge.
So that brings us to our affirmation for this month, which really supports this challenge for this month. And it is, I am committed to my meditation practice. So the intention here is to be 100% committed. So your intention creates your thoughts, and your thoughts direct your choices, and your choices that you make create your life. Yeah. So as you can see, your intentions, they're very important.
Your commitment will be tested, though. That's why you have to recommit by revisiting your intentions. And sometimes every day, until you can really follow through.
Exactly. And many people, like myself in the beginning, feel challenged by doing the meditation, in the morning. So I have a tool here that I've used, and it really helps a lot to keep me on track. And it's called How to Manage My Brain While Doing My First Thing in the Morning Meditation Challenge.
Manage my brain.
Manage your brain.
That's a pretty big challenge.
Exactly, but it's a very important challenge. So the first thing is you have your plan. You make your plan. So here it's your intention. So you write your intention here. I am committed to doing at least 1 to 5 minutes of meditation every morning for the next 30 days. So then you do your plan. You practice your monthly challenge and you do the journaling in the activity guide. So then, in a day or two, you check, see how you're doing. So this is where you notice you're checking for your growth. And you can ask yourself, what's working, what's not working, or what do I maybe need to do differently? So you may need to do a little readjustment. So then you just stay in action. So you just continue your plan. So it's something, you don't just do once, you continue to do it. So, and this is where you get to notice the benefits of doing it. So the cycle goes on and on. So, and I guarantee if you follow this plan daily, even you will be successful. So, and this is where the foundation of growth is.
Yeah,
So
when you start feeling the benefits, that's when you know the growth is happening. And that's why it's important to go through all of the stages and to keep going through them.
And after a while, it will just become second nature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Many people feel challenged by doing meditation. One of the fears when it comes to meditation is, I'll never be able to stop thinking. It's impossible for me not to have any thoughts. Well, that's one of the myths of meditation, that you have no thoughts, that you stop thinking completely. No, it's the nature of the mind to think. But what you do though is you become aware of the fact that you're thinking, and then you develop the ability to interrupt that flow of thinking and redirect your attention back to what you're doing, which is sitting and breathing or saying your mantra or your prayer or whatever it is that you've chosen as your meditation focus. It's really important to understand that interrupting the flow of thought is when you begin to become the master of your mind, rather than always the victim of all of these thoughts. So the first step is interrupt. And then the second one is redirect. And by redirecting, it gives you choice. So you can replace reacting to people and situations with conscious action. So 1-point focus occupies your mind so you don't think about other things. And that's one of the benefits of a regular meditation practice, self-control skills.
Yes, and there's different ways and techniques that to practice 1-point focus. So I'll just go over a couple of examples. So one is just simply relaxing your body and closing your eyes and counting to 5. But each breath is like the first count is 1, exhale 1, and then the second breath is 2, exhale 2, and then 3, 3, and then go up to 5. And when you get to 5, turn around and go back down to 1. So another way that I like to practice meditation sometimes is just sitting very quietly and just moving your body gently. You can either just move your head, or you can, if your body feels like moving, you can move your body. You can do this with music, like maybe a soft, gentle music, or something with some waves lapping on the shore. And when you're moving your head and your body like this, it's really not easy to focus on any thoughts. They just drift by. Another way to do it is by simply saying a mantra, like Om. So the same thing, you just relax your body, and in your mind, you just keep repeating the mantra over and over again. Om, Om, Om. Or you could practice with Diva Pramal and Mitan's 21-day meditation. Or you could do with Lisa and Dan on their video. So feel free to change up your meditation practice. And the thing is to practice and enjoy it. So I only started doing my practice 2 years ago. And I was so pleasantly surprised when I first started, only in a couple of weeks, how much more peaceful and calm my day was after I meditated in the morning.
It's a truly an empowering practice. Mm-hmm. And it just takes a little discipline. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So now it's time for you to answer your questions. So set your intention and write it down on the calendar. I want you to take your month 1 calendar and put it back in your binder for future reference. And take your month 2 and put it on your fridge so you can go, yes, I drank my lemon water. Yes, I did my meditation. And keep track, because keeping track is how you stay on track. And finally, I'd like to remind you about this. Meditation practice is going to become the solid foundation upon which you will be more easily able to address the issues found in the regrets of the dying mentioned in the introduction. So you remember in the introduction we talked about the 5 regrets of the dying? And in particular, regret number 1. I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. In meditation practice, you get to know yourself and to love yourself and to be courageous about who you are and what you want. Regret number 3, I wish I'd had the courage to express my feelings. In meditation, you also meet your feelings and learn to make friends with them. And so it's easier to express them when you take a lot of the charge out of your feelings. And 5, I wish I'd let myself be happier. The practice brings you to a place of peace and calm and of depth within yourself. And in that depth, below all of those negative feelings and below all of those stories, is a very still, deeply loving place. And when you connect to that place, you begin to feel really happy. And as if by magic, you're happier and happier every day. So, meditate on that, my friends. And we'll see you next week.
Bye for now.